Okay, hello everyone. Going to be going over this game, which I completely 1v9'd. And I went, basically, I don't know how I check runes, but I went, like, normal setup, but I went shield bash conditioning. Because this game, they don't have any max HP damage except for, Victor Leandri. And I don't think it's good enough because if he's solo AP with Leandri, I can just go Anathema's Chains this game and then completely take over, which is more or less what happened. I mean, this is like, this positioning was like just pretty, we're just farming stacks for our Seraphine passive. So it's like actually fine. It doesn't really matter. I'm starting bot side this game on my wolves because you never want to leash firstly, and then also because my Gangplank has Ignite into TP Jax. I know this matchup is kind of hard for GP early, so I want to path towards him. My Zeri Seraphine should be safe early game against Alistar if they just don't troll. They had a ward here, so I was worried about Lee Sin, but I guess he just didn't want to cheese gank. Yeah, so see, he dies really early, which is pretty bad. And I guess you could argue that, you know, maybe he knows that he dies, but you could see that the jungler was there. So this is pretty just, like, standard clear. There's nothing special. Victor's pushed up here, but I don't think Victor's going to do anything. I know Lee Sin's on his Raptors, because I knew he would be covering here. And then we can just see, I can just go in here, I can go check his ward, I can get a ward off. I looked at base, but then I just saw that, well, my camps are coming up, they're looking to dive. So I want to go try to look for my camp if they don't dive, and then obviously cover the dive if they actually do. We turn out we don't need to, because Galli just has the TP. We have a lot of action in bot. And then I actually make a really bad mistake here. And this is what makes this game super unwinnable, just from early game. Which is that I ping dive, and I'm looking for this. Like, I pull wave. I'm pinging dive here, which I think is really terrible, because then you can just see, as we cover dive with Galio TP, they TP, and then also, my Galio takes aggro. And I guess Victor was waiting to TP when he took aggro, but it's really bad for him to take aggro here. So if you just, like, slow it down to, like, 1x speed, you can just see he immediately dies, right? My bot lane is also going to immediately die, because they can go here. I'm going to die to MF, who just came out of base. So this is really terrible. And then also, my GP gets soloed. So we have a 5-minute ace. Okay, we have a 5-minute ace where we have 1 kill on the MF, 2 kills on Victor, and then 2 kills on Jax. And I mean, this game looks so done because Gangplank won't be able to lane at all. Galio's early game, like he just won't, because Victor will have E-Evolve now. He just won't be able to do anything because Victor can match his shove. And then obviously, you know, MF into Alistar, or MF Alistar won't actually be that useful. So it's actually playable for bot lane, even though they fucked up really bad, or we fucked up. It's actually my bad. It was entirely my bad, actually, because I was the one who pinged that. And I mean, like, obviously we could have played it better, but just the general premise was really terrible, because we knew he had TP, and we literally did the exact same thing. So I think in this situation where we're down 6-1, I want to be a little aggressive, but not too aggressive. I want to just stick to my farms, because the most proactive thing you can do in this situation is farming here. I mean, it's just like, yeah, like you have to farm here, because I mean, I'm down only a tiny bit to Lee Sin, right? Like, I'm pretty equalized. My other lanes are so fucked that I kind of just have to play for myself. I have to play for my items, my breakpoints, because once I get my items, I know I can 1v9 this game. So you can see here, my bot just dies, right? Like, it's actually not, it's playable for them, but they just int it, I guess. But it's, like, obviously pretty bad. You can see here, I'm roaming top. I'm looking with my GP, because I know Lee Sin's here. And then here again, it actually gets even worse. We're down 7-1. But then my GP goes back in. That was really bad. We could have just taken Jack's ult and everything and just left, but it really was not good. And I mean, the good thing actually, though, about this is I get the entire wave. But as you can see, I get dived. So it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Like, I wasn't ever able to get wave. But Lee Sin stays. GP gets a kill. Jax gets the back. So it's actually fine. Well, it's not fine, but like it's better than it should have been. We're down 5k goal at 8 minutes, which is insane. Like, it's completely unwinnable. Like, any other, like, this is Master GM Elo. It's completely unwinnable in like most situations. You just won't be able to come back from this at all. But I think I played this really well. Besides, like, that, I think the early game I really fucked up, but after this, I think I really played to my win cons, because I didn't die once after this. I'm 0-2, I don't die once. See, we look here with Galio, because Galio's really free. I get some poke off on the Victor, so he just, you know, he doesn't want to stay here, or at least he's lower, so Galio can just fret it a little more on mid, even though he has Leandry, by the way. Very scary. And then we see here, MF just overgreeds, and MF is a massive shutdown, and I get that massive shutdown. So I've now just got an assist, and I got a massive shutdown. I got like 800 gold from that, maybe, which will just, like, you know, that's just like absolutely going to propel me. I think I'm sitting on an insane amount of gold after. Yeah, and this fight, this was so troll. Like, I don't know why Victor could just back here, but he's looking to contest when his Lee Sin's top. Really, I don't know. I guess you could think he could 1v2, but like you can't ever 1v2 this because you also have to care about Galio. So you just see here, Seraphine gets the shutdown, which is really terrible. Well, it's not terrible actually because she can go on Moonstone or whatever, and then obviously just pocket. But it's way better on me. But I still like now. Look, I have 4 Darksteel stacks. Like I'm scaling. I got Dragon here. I got Scuttle. Like all is well in the world. You can see here they're looking for a little bit. So after my Scuttle, I come to go up. Lee Sin decides to back off. So I can just, you know, come around here. I can continue my Scuttle. And then now I can try to look bot here. Because bot lane is just absolutely trolling. But, you know, obviously, like, he's kind of backing. I don't know if I want to greed this. But Alistar comes up. I kind of have to stall my back. And then now we start looking for things. It's actually a really good skirmish here. Because we're actually stronger in items. Because Seraphine just back for her items. I'm just stronger than Lee Sin no matter what. You see here, they greed for plates like this. Absolutely crazy. I thought I could one-shot Rift there, so I used my thing. But this was this was really bad. Like, Victor just absolutely threw his lead here. And then, see, they group up. They're in my Storm. And, like, I don't ever die there because I have Triumph, and I have W, and I have Seraphine coming up. So there's, like, obviously close, but, like, I know I won't die, you know? And then now I can just look for base. Unless I'm looking... Oh, yeah, I'm checking my camps here, just because I didn't know they were on the thing. Although I knew he invaded, I just wanted the timers. And then now I'm being pretty greedy here, I won't lie. It's because I was, like, 200 gold off of Heartsteel, so I was just like, fuck it. Because you want Heartsteel as soon as possible, right? Because it just, like, you want to stack it, right? It's one of those items. So it's, like, greed, I guess, but I'm never going to get punished for this ever, because, like, their MF is trolling. She just fucking died. Alistar's back. Lee Sin's, like, back doing his camps. Like, he's not looking for anything in my jungle right now. So it's not too bad. I guess, like, my tempo gets a little fucked. But it ends up being okay, because I can just go Krugs, and then my Raptors, or I can look mid. This was pretty troll by my Zeri, because we knew Lee Sin was bot, but he actually does a really nice dodge. I don't know how the fuck that dodged. I think here I go... No, I go top, yeah. For a second, yeah, I just go top to clear my camps, which is what you always want to do. I do a little trolling, because I know Victor's here. Yep, I also go catch the wave here, which is really big. You just see here I got maybe like 80 gold from that. Really big for my item spikes, and I'm pretty sure I already have Heartsteel yet. So like I don't look that fed. We're still down 6k gold, right? But I have Heartsteel, I have Bombies. I'm insanely strong. Plus 8 Darksteel stacks. Like, Lee Sin has Gore Drinker, but Udyr hard counters Lee Sin just in any fight. Because if you need to, you can CC cancel his kick, but you don't usually need to. You can just straight up burst him with Q or R, or you can use W. This fight, it's really troll for them to be fighting here. You don't want to fight Seraphine, Galio, Udyr in chokes like this. And so we recognize this, right? They aren't allowed to be here at all. Really nice Seraphine ult. Free man, absolutely crazy, right? And then now I can just go, you know, like I can just do my thing. I can just walk out of MF ult. I want Heartsteel. She does absolutely no damage to me. Because she's going lethality, which is quite an interesting choice. I think maybe if she went crit, she could do a little bit more. And here, you can just look at how powerful Heartsteel is in this situation. I'm, like, decently low, but I just chunk her. Like, she has Dustblade straight to Dirk, and I could just, like, destroy her like that with my Seraphine coming. And, like, my Seraphine is Moonstone as well. So, in angle, this game, I could have gone Spirit Visage, but because it's solo AP Victor, I want to rush Anathemas. Because Victor is the guy who can carry this. The Jax, like, he can split, right? But splitting into Gangplank when he gets his items, and into Galio, right? It's very hard for Jax to play. You just see, like, he does no damage, my fucking Gangplank, but he's just able to fucking Gunga clear waves, and then just wait for my Galio to fucking gank him. And over here, just take my camps. I'm looking for dragons coming up soon. Victor over pushes here really bad. And you see how powerful this is. He flashes and uses everything, and we just still completely take him. We just completely take him over. And I back for Medjai's here, which is what you want to do in these types of games, because it might seem troll to go Medjai's to like most people, right? Which like makes sense, because it's like if you die, it's over. But if I die in this game, it's over anyway. So I just need to like completely accelerate myself this game pretty much. And so yeah, I mean, we just take dragon here. They posture for a fight. I think they go in. Yeah, this is really troll. They're just, and this is like 400, 500 LP. I don't know why they're fighting like this. Lee Sin absolutely trolls this. He gets a kick. He could just back here, but he actually goes onto my Zeri, which is really bad because we can just like go Rift if we wanted to now. But obviously, I want to take the fight here. I want to farm my Darksteel stacks. I want to get my Medjai stacks. So Galio dies here, which isn't amazing, but I do get the Victor kill, which is really nice. And like, see, now I'm just godlike. I was 0-2-0 and now I'm 7-2-6, which is why it's important when you're down 6k gold, right? You have to realize the win con of your team comp. And I think the win con of my team comp is me. It might seem maybe Zeri, but Zeri can't play like at all into when they're like this bed, right? So like at this situation, like I have to be the win con. So I have to play for myself, and I have to play for skirmishes with Galio, because even though Galio's behind, he's still really strong in the skirmish. And it's like, yeah, Victor, they did some pretty troll things, but the thing is, most people won't punish them for being troll like that. And you see here, they're trolling again. I don't know why they're fighting like this, but I can just absolutely walk up to them. I can just chunk them out, they know, and now I can just go Rift. And Rift is free. Because like they can posture all they want, but they know, yeah, see, Lee Sin already backs. He knows that he can't take this at all. So I'm able to just get a free Rift Herald. And then we just see here, immediately we move. And this is really important, is that how fast we move to get Rift Herald here. Because it's hard to know if we get any other, like, you know, good situations to use it. But we get outer turret on mid here, which is really nice. Because now, you know, we get, like, more prio. Because they had our mid turret, so mid's a lot more open now. Especially into Victor. Like, MF and stuff, like, Alistar won't be able to peel against me. So I can just run her down if she goes mid now. Because she doesn't have that tower. Although, later, I think later game you see I just run between towers because I get fed enough. Here, he's trolling so bad. See, Jax just can't play side at all. He tries to play side, like the whole goon squad rolls up. It's extreme because it's 4, but yeah. I mean, I just see here, I'm farming hella. Yeah, and then here, I think I just look, I look fucking, yeah, oh, like Lee Sin. Dude, it's Lee Sin players. People do this in, like, even, like, really high elo, where they're just, like, they think they need to just push their lead on Lee Sin. I'm insanely fed. Like, but, like, I don't know what he's thinking here. It's really bad. See, he tries to go in on me like this. He wants to steal my blue. I take the blue, by the way. And then now he's just, like, fucked. It's like, how is, like, they're pinging me off, but, like, I could have taken this fight. I think I just get a little Heartsteel Saxon back. But, like, that was illegal. But my team was backed, so I guess they don't want me going in. But I still could have. I mean, here, take wave. Yep. I don't want to give the wave. Because it's just like, you know, it's going to crash anyway. So I might as well just take it. And then also, even if Zeri was there. See, my Seraphine doing a little bit of trolling here. I don't know why she's walking up without me or Galio. And you see here, Jax is also trolling. And I see this. Oh, you see here? I should just fucking wait. Because I just wanted to see if he went in. Because even if he stole my red, he dies. And that's like worth, right? Because Baron's spawning soon. Yeah, like it's spawning in 20 seconds. He has a 30-second timer. You can just start it if he dies. Because it takes him like 20 seconds to get back. And then even if we don't do it, we force a fight. And we really want to force fights. Because we are so strong. And I think after this kill, he almost dies. But it's fine. Yeah, I just back here. My Galio is doing a little bit of trolling here. I don't know why he's just pushed up. To be honest, this is the only way they come back in this game is if they get random picks like this. See, they're pinging Baron because they think we might be on Baron, but we could have done Baron, but I think it's more important to play for dragons in these types of games because I think they like I don't know they were just so ahead. Like now they aren't ahead at all, so it's pretty fucking I think it's just over at this point for them already. But I guess I think if they want to win, they just have to like fucking rush Baron or some shit. I think them playing for drag here is really troll. Because you can just see, I just fucking go in. I don't even have smite, by the way. Like, so like you see, I don't have smite. I want to play for fights. I just fucking run onto Victor. He's the only guy that does anything. And I also have my Anaphemas now. And Anaphemas, you read it, it's like 30% damage reduction, and they have 20% reduced tenacity, right? That one fight, I got like 250 reduced damage, which like is probably nothing for my health bar. But it's like, he's solo AP, so now I can just go Sunfire, right? And I also just want Merchrez because they have a little bit of CC and I was a bit annoyed by it. But like, fucking Merchrez isn't good here, I think. I think you go like Lucidity or Swifties or something, which is what you normally go. So you just see here, fucking like, I'm just completely taking over. I'm so fed now. Which is why you just have to play for fights like this. And I mean like, you just see here, I just like take all of his fucking camps. Which is what you should just be doing on Udyr. I take wave here. I think I'm backing and then I go in maybe. Oh no, I back. I go in after this, yeah. Yeah, they force Baron, but like it's too late for them to force Baron. You just see here, I just fucking run into them. I'm a little fast. I'll probably go back a bit. Okay. Normal speed? I just like look, they're pinging me off, but they don't know like I'm so strong. I can just absolutely like demolish them, and I'm so tanky, by the way. I have like 5k, I think I have 5k HP pretty much, 4922. Like, it's so Jover at this point, and I mean like, it's just a formality now. Like, we're just so scaled. We just fucking turbo fight, and that's pretty much it. So it's so important. I think the main takeaway from this game is that it's so, the most proactive thing you can do here is farm, not look for plays until you're like strong enough, you know? Like, I wasn't looking for plays until I had my Bombies, my Darksteel, my boots, and my Galio was, you know, in a good position to fight. Because I just don't want to troll. We were down, like, so much gold early. And, I mean, like, we can just punish all of them fucking completely trolling, and that's it. So, yeah. Thank you.